So we have the official November development update for Marvel's Avengers, and we have a release date confirmation for the Winter Soldier and the Cloning Labs Omega level threat, which will be the boss fight against MODOK that you're finally able to play in multiplayer. So if you enjoyed this video today, feel free to like and subscribe for future Marvel content. We'll go over this November development update blog. There's not really a whole lot of super important information here, to be quite honest. So it does talk about the Cloning Lab Omega level threat. Three things that are the most important about this. It says this will be like the last stand against MODOK. So this is obviously should end the entirety of the storyline that we've come across so far, and it should wrap up everything with Monica as well. And then it says that it's going to be about the same length as the previous OLT. So it's talking about the Super Adaptoid right here. It's going to be about that same length, which I think is really good because, having an OLT be 20 to 30 minutes is a lot better than having to do a raid that's going to be an hour plus sometimes. So that's really good. I like that a lot. And then the power level is getting raised from 175 to 185. So you have to be a minimum of power level 175 in order to even attempt it. And then the new cap is going to be 185. So that's really all the important information on the Cloning Lab itself. And then when it talks about the Winter Soldier, so the Winter Soldier, he's going to have his own heroic mission chain. So he's not going to have an operation like previous heroes have had. He's going to be like Jane Foster and Spider-Man, with the respect that he's just going to have a mission chain that you can complete to get his iconic outfit. And then it also says, while echoes of Bucky's past training partners like Captain America and Black Widow can be seen in some of his moveset, he has made them his own and combined them with skills that flow from his Winter Soldier indoctrination and his cybernetic enhancements. So they're basically saying he's going to have a playstyle very similar to Captain America and Black Widow. I don't think he's going to be nearly as much of an Echo character as someone like Jane Foster was. I do think he is going to be pretty unique. I think it's exactly how it says right here. I think we are just going to be able to tell the influences from Captain America and Black Widow's playstyle. And they also said he's going to be a very assault-focused hero with dealing damage, so I'm interested to see how well that's going to play out. And then finally it says beyond update 2.7. So it says our next update. So 2.7 is the one that's coming out with the Cloning Labs and stuff like that. That's the release date is November 29th. I forget if I said that at the beginning as well. So the release date is November 29th. So it says our next update past 2.7 will continue with the ongoing revisions and tuning to heroes that we started in 2.6. So like all the heroic buffs and stuff that they built up big time in 2.6. They said it's going to actually continue in 2.7 and the update after 2.7 as well. So that would be update 2.8. It's going to continue there as well. So that wraps up everything that it says in the November development blog. I'm definitely excited for the Cloning Lab so we can fight MODOK. I'm interested to see as to how they made the MODOK fight different from his single player counterpart now that it's multiplayer. I'm also interested to see just how Bucky Barnes, the Winter Soldier, is going to play. I'm really curious to see how much of an Echo, quote-unquote, if we even want to refer to him as that, like Jane Foster. I'm really curious to see how much of that we're going to see in him because, like I said earlier, I don't think he's going to be nearly as much of an Echo as Jane Foster was with Thor. I do think he's going to have a lot more unique attributes to him, so I'm really excited to see what that would entail, and I'm also excited to see what more heroic buffs we're going to see in 2.7 and 2.8 going forward, and hopefully they can finally get some new traversal things going for people like Cap and the Hulk and stuff like that. But comment down below if you're excited for update 2.7, which releases on November 29th with the Winter Soldier and the Cloning Labs. And if you enjoyed this video today, feel free to like and subscribe for future Marvel content. I appreciate you for watching the video.